Hello everyone and welcome to, I guess this is part 5 now of my Pokemon Bug Catcher Challenge in Pokemon Emerald. Didn't do anything since last time, so we'll just continue on our road towards Flannery. So like I said, I am going to try to start streaming a little bit more often, and hopefully 3 times a week. And Sunday evening, Wednesday evening, and then... How do we fight this girl? And then I'm thinking Saturday afternoon, and on Saturdays afternoons we'll probably do a bit of a longer stream. I have more time and it's not going to be after work where I don't have to prepare for work the next day. And I'm still trying to figure out what exactly I want to stream, because I don't want to do Pokemon every day, but I think last time I mentioned Dragon Age, and I did look at the price of first Dragon Age on Steam and a few other websites. I don't really feel like spending 40 bucks on a 10-year-old game, so I decided to look at my 5 to 10-year-old Steam purchases. And I saw that it had the first 2 Witcher games, and I really enjoyed the Witcher show when it came out. Is that last year now? Or start of this year? Whenever it was. And I did play through The Witcher 3. Also a couple years ago. So, you know what, I thought it'd be a good chance to try out the first Witcher game, or the first 2 Witcher games if I enjoyed the first one enough. So I think we'll go with The Witcher 1 for my Saturday stream, and then keep it light with Pokemon on Sunday and Wednesday. I was playing around with a few different mods for The Witcher today, this afternoon, because I didn't have work, so I did see that, or I did download quite a few like texture and like quality of life improvements for the game, so hopefully it will be pretty easy on the eyes despite being, I think that game's over 10 years old. I think when I was looking up a bit more about it, I think it's like 2007, so that's getting close to 14 years. It's almost 2021, which is also pretty crazy. Feels like it was such a short period of time ago when I had to actually go into the office every day, and I guess that's like almost seven-ish months ago. It's pretty crazy. But I did see in the news a couple days ago that Pfizer released a press release saying that their vaccine is like 90% effective, which is good news. I have a few friends in like the medical field and friends and family, and they had always said that they were all saying that it probably don't expect until like end of 2021 for any vaccine or anything, and if there's already one that close, that's great news. Hopefully the world will be back to normal by like mid-2021. That'd be real cool. But I'm always the optimist. We'll see what happens. I am also streaming on my new PC today. No little laptop that will overheat after an hour. Turns out my actual internet is not good enough to stream in 1080 at 60 frames per second, which is a little annoying. I mean, technically I do have enough bandwidth or like upload speed, but it doesn't leave much headroom, which is not ideal. So I'm gonna leave it at 720 at 60 frames per second for now, but maybe I'll splurge and get some better internet. We'll see. I've always found, even though internet's so essential, it's always been, at least in my area, pretty expensive. There's no throttling or anything, or they say there's no throttling, and there's no like monthly limits on internet usage in my part of Canada, which I know is an issue in other places, but it's still a bit expensive. And all the supplements for my guys and gals. I guess Turbo is the only gal on the team right now, since Ninja is genderless. As a fire breather, so we'll let Moist Boy take him out. With his moist breath. Oh shoot, I didn't even know Masquerain has Intimidate. That's a pretty good ability on it. Does this fire breather have a wingle? How does that make any sense in terms of fire relatedness? Doesn't at all. I don't know why. I don't know why it would have a wingle, but Flyboy can get a little bit of extra experience here. I'm trying to think who will be useful at all in the next gym. Like I said, I think just Masquerain, is that what it's called? And Turbo mainly, but I do want to get everyone to a decent level. Ninja is completely useless. He'll get one shot by anything. Unless like Numo, and I don't even know if she has a camera. I guess our first step is getting past Maxie. Which I don't think should be too hard. Our team is decently strong. Another game I was thinking about, or considering streaming, was Diablo 3. I've never played any of the Diablo games, and honestly never had any real desire to either, but I know one of my friends, one of the few friends I know who actually play games still, they were a big Diablo fan, so I figured, or they had asked me a while back if I was interested in playing with them, and be fun to play the game with that person and just stream it at the same time. But as always, I'm open to suggestions. One of the main reasons I'm starting streaming is just to hopefully find new games or enjoy new games, and just fill the time, as I have so much of it now. My goodness, Turbo. Can't be unparalyzed. Alright, guess we'll take you out with a gust, and you know what, Turbo? Turbo's just here for the show. She's just enjoying herself. And you miss Turbo on the one time that you're not paralyzed. I don't really have a time limit on this stream tonight. I don't work tomorrow, I have this week off. I do have some homework-y stuff to do tomorrow. Quite a bit of it. I have a PD course on Friday, which never in my life did I ever expect to have to do professional development on a continuous basis, but it is what it is. So I have a PD course on Friday and have a few hours of free work or homework or whatever you call it to do beforehand, and as I was in university, I'm ever the procrastinator. I saw that I had this whole week off, and you know, I saw that they were like, oh, it should only take an hour to 2 hours each night if you do 4 or 5 days beforehand. And I was like, you know what? I'm off that week. I'll just leave that all to Thursday. And I'm probably gonna regret it, but it can't be too complicated. I don't even think it's actual homework, it's more of just readings, I'm hoping. The course, if you want to call it that, is a CPA gateway to membership, they call it. Which is essentially just explaining... I don't want to level up, Rusty. It's essentially just explaining, like, what my responsibilities are as a CPA to protect, I guess, the profession and reputation of CPAs throughout Canada. So I can't imagine it being too much readings and whatnot, especially when they're doing a 3 or 4 hour Zoom presentation at the same time. But again, I procrastinated so much that I haven't even bothered to read what the course is going to be like. Along with new computer streaming, I also figured out some settings on my microphone or in Twitch Studio to have better audio when just speaking into the mic. Like I turn on some switch or other to get rid of the background noise, so hopefully you can't hear any fan noise or any cars driving by this time. You know, I'm learning each time I stream, which is good. That's why, another reason I started this. I did also learn how to record the video like onto my actual system versus just downloading the VOD or VOD afterwards and then uploading to YouTube. But I'm just looking right now and I realized that I did not click the record button. I was just so eager to start. But between actually recording onto my system and then streaming on the new PC, I should be uploading better quality videos to YouTube and having better quality streams in general. I'm not sure, like when I was testing out The Witcher 1 today, I did stick on Nvidia's little FPS counter in the corner just to see what type of performance I was getting, because I would hope I'd get quite good performance on a 13, almost 14-year-old game running on like new hardware. And I was getting a quite high FPS, like 90 to 120. I gotta go to Mount Chimney now. But the only thing I noticed, I think maybe this was because of the graphic overhaul or the texture mod I put onto the game. But in certain, I guess they're called cutscenes, but in certain dialogue scenes with Vesemir, he was very choppy. But the counter still said that it was going at 90, 80, 100 FPS, so I'm assuming that's a game issue and not my computer having the issue. Or maybe it's poorly optimized for something or other and that isn't my computer issue, but for the most part it was looking good, and I did compare with and without the mod, and it looks like a half decent PS2 game with with the texture mod, so hopefully it will be good. And another Great Ball. I don't even know. I should probably just look up. I should probably just find out where specific HUD items are and just go for them. Versus going for every little ball I see, because 9 times out of 10 probably going to be pretty useless for our team. I'm just one of those people in games where if I see something I have to pick it up. I remember when I first played, like my first Bethesda game was Skyrim in high school. And I remember the first time I played when I was escaping Helgon, whatever. I literally picked up everything I could, and I got over encumbered before I even escaped that fort or castle or whatever. So if I see a Pokeball, I wanna pick it up. I will say, like, even though I don't have anyone really active in chat, one thing I really like about streaming, I find so far, is just the fact that, like, when I'm working from home, I go into the office once or twice a week, so 3 to 4 days a week I'm at home working by myself. My boss is in Bermuda, so we were already pretty used to not really talking on the phone or doing video calls or anything. And I don't have any need to contact anyone up here in the Canada office. So Like some days for the entire workday, I just sit in silence doing my work. And when I'm just talking on a stream while playing the game is quite good, I think. It really reminded me of when I first started university. I didn't live in residence, so this point looks a little darker than usual. Anyway, so yeah, I didn't live in residence, so I wasn't really part of that like first year university experience. Like I did go to a couple like on campus events, have a couple of drinks with people, but I didn't really know anyone because I originally was planning on doing sciences, and that's what a lot of my friends did. They went to a different university and did sciences, and I switched over to a business program last minute. I didn't really know anyone, and I remember my first semester, there'd be days that I'd go to school in the morning, I'd go to 2 or 3 classes, and I just wouldn't talk at all. And then by the time I got home, I'd just be like, to my brother or my mom, I'd just be like, geez, I didn't talk all day. It's so weird. And then it feels weird when you don't talk for that long. And is this point gonna kill Turbo? Turbo, you kinda deserve to die if that spawn killed you. Ninja can take it out though, hopefully. I don't think Psywave can hit Ninja. I'm a little annoyed that Shininja got 3 defense right there. What is Shininja gonna use defense for? So speaking of not picking up every item, I think we can go down and grab the Miracle Seed. I am gonna heal up really quick so Turbo can actually not die. I never realized how much I hated status moves until you're using subpar Pokémon. We'll stick Turbo up front for now. Get her up to level 25. And then we'll focus on Dusty. Ninja. We'll use Shininja if there's ever a time when... I don't know. We'll use Shininja at some point. But we won't be focusing on it at all until after Flannery. But a Miracle Seed would be good for Flyboy, since he learns quite a few grass moves. I don't know if it's in a Pokeball or if it's a hidden item. Or maybe she gives it to us. Perfect. Now we don't even have to continue on. You know what I think we're gonna do? We're gonna use this protein on Turbo. And we can sell the Carbos. Or do something with it. Back when I did, like, when I was younger, really got into Pokemon near the end, where I was like doing, or trying to do the proper like IV, EV, IV, I always confuse the two, but whatever the two, I think IV training. That was EV training. EV training. And again, this is like 10, 15-year-old memory, so it could be completely wrong. But I do... Oh, this guy. I do remember that these proteins and carbos and zinc, they all just raise the IVs or EVs so that your Pokemon gain more stats and whatever specific thing versus just boosting that stat by 1 or 2 points, which is what I thought it did as a kid. I guess I learned that as a kid as well, but I'm not really spending much time trying to figure out. I didn't even check if our natures were good at all. But if I can avoid giving someone extra speed EV when I can, I will. HM04. Oh, perfect. Another HM for Zigzagoon. I should also look up where I can rename Shedinja. And maybe we should rename Zigzagoon at the same time. We can call him like Butler or something like that, since he's doing everything for us. And look at that. We can use Dig. And Turbo is a flying Pokemon, so I don't even have to worry about Earthquake Magnitude. Well, that's great. I wish I could have taught this to Nincada before it evolved. But having it on Turbo is probably the best case scenario. I'm thinking for Shedinja, I guess Shedinja has pretty decent attack, not special attack. I think quite a few Pokemon of mine can learn Thief, which having the dark coverage would be good. But at the same time, I don't think many of our team members have good special attack. Which all dark type moves, I believe, in this generation were special. I think Ghost is physical. I don't know who I'd really teach it to. I think our Beautyfly, Flyboy, his moves are... I think I went through this last time, but I don't think he has an extra spot for anything. And Dusty is probably going to be a staller. I'm definitely teaching it Toxic. I know Elite Four and Gym Leaders all have full heals and full restores, so it might not be the most ideal method, but I'm sure it will be helpful. But we will pick up the black glasses for now, just to make sure we have the option. Oh, I thought I gave you something if you showed them the black glasses, but I guess not. HP up. See, me as a kid would have been like, oh, I'll just use that on Shedinja, and then Shedinja will have 2 HP, but I don't think it works that way. I really wish there was a way to automatically start recording at the same time as I started streaming, because I know I will 100% keep on forgetting to do that. But in the future I will try to make sure I have that all set up. I guess since I'm on my new computer, I don't have turbo mapped to anything, so I can't turbo easily through Pokemon Center heals or anything like that. I could do that house now. I think we are strong enough, but I also don't think it's worth it. I think we're doing just fine, and we can go beat up Maxie, easy peasy. And then we can go beat up Flannery, which might not be so easy. Dig on Turtle is quite useful though. I think all Numos know magnitude, so we don't have to worry about anything there. And just having that type coverage. I don't know if it will be enough to get us through the Flannery fight, but we shall see. I guess I'll have to deal with that gym puzzle as well. I don't imagine it would be too difficult. Famous last words. Or just had to clear my throat there real quick. What else has been going on in my life? Went out to dinner with a friend of mine yesterday. And forgot how expensive eating out is. I think for dinner with 3 drinks and tip, I think it was close to $60. It was quite pricey. Especially when I've been cooking at home a lot nowadays, and I maybe order a pizza like once every month and a half or once every 2 months. And what, if you order a large pizza for like 15-20 bucks, that lasts you at least two meals. Meanwhile, a single meal and a few drinks costs 3 times as much. Alright, these guys are only level 20. I don't think Maxie will be too hard. We are gonna lead with Shedinja because I'm just expecting it to die against the Mightyena, or I think it's Mightyena that Maxie has at the start. And then we'll switch into Turbo, and Turbo won't have the attack drop. And we can start using Fury Cutter on it. And maybe we'll heal up Dusty before we go in. Or maybe not. We'll see. How much damage? Took less than 10 damage. So... And Zigzagoon picked up something. Super Potion. That might be useful. Oh no, I did not realize that there was another fight. Another thing really nice about having this new PC is that I don't really have to worry about having a couple of things open at once while streaming. My other computer could barely handle having Twitch Studio open and the game running at the same time, so it is quite nice to have a couple of things open at once. And no, my computer isn't gonna freeze. One of my Chinese friends told me she had originally picked Tabitha as her English name. Which, a horrible choice. I don't know anyone named Tabitha, really. I feel like it's a very, I don't even want to say old-fashioned name because I don't think I've heard it in that context either. It's a very odd name. My team is tanking these flying moves better than I expected. Although wing attack isn't particularly strong or anything. Guess we will heal up before Maxi. And if I remember correctly, he opens with Magina, and then he maybe has a Zubat or Golbat, and then a Amarupt, I want to say. Or maybe he just has a Numel at this point, but I think he only has 3 Pokemon. But we will heal up real quick. Do some regular potions first. You know what, let's use a berry. Let's be smart. No, I don't want to look at the tag. Alright everyone, buckle your seatbelts. Time to take out Maxi. I will say, like, growing up, like, Pokemon Emerald being my really first Pokemon game I sank my teeth into, I always thought Archie looked way cooler. I mean, he's pretty much a pirate. Who doesn't like pirates? Maxi just kind of looks like a little bit of a weenie, if you ask me. If I saw either of them on the street, I wouldn't go talk to either of them. But at the same time, I'd be like, oh, look at that guy. If I saw Urchi. If I saw Maxi, I'd 100% go the other way. or look the other way. Oh no. Sand attack, my worst enemy. I don't really have any desire to grind through this fight. And of course we got critical hit. I was gonna say we're gonna swap out and then we're gonna swap. I was gonna say we're gonna swap out and try to heal up Turbo and then switch back and use Fury Cutter again, but I guess that plan went down the drain. And 2 criticals in a row. Why can't I have that sort of luck? Come on, Flyboy. You got this. Survive. Here we... Oh no. Where's the last Pokemon Center I went to? I'm gonna use a Super Potion real quick. I know we are already 2 team members down, one of which has Dig. Oh my goodness, Flyboy. Flyboy, you're dropping the ball. Alright, let's get this stun oh my goodness. My goodness. How does Maxie get 2 critical hits in a row? Now I missed 2 stun spores in a row. Right now, get the paralysis. Of course not. And he got the crit. Alright, I think this is probably a write-off. Moist Boy we have to save for Fire Pokemon. And that did nothing at all. I really wish I had Turbo right now, but I think I can toggle it on, but I'd have to toggle it off. I do really need to map that out to a key. But we'll mash the A button for now and let this Mightyena crit the rest of our team and take us out. You know, maybe if we can take this thing down, maybe just maybe Moist Boy can and take out the rest of the team. We shall see. We did manage to take him down. And Dusty's level 24 now. Psybeam. Sure. I am keeping Poison Sting just for that poison chance. Alright, Moist Boy. Your time to shine. Alright, we're praying for a one-shot here. Let's see, 4 times super effective. Critical hit, there we go. You know what, maybe we have a chance against... And it's just a Zubat. I was gonna heal up Dustox and go hard with that new move we just learned, but I think we are good. Or maybe not. Maybe I spoke too soon. And we can't use Zigzagoon even as a swap-in. But look at this. Almost full. Dustox is pretty tanky. Unless they get 2 critical hits in a row again. I think this is kind of borderline BS right now. But that's that Pokemon RNG. So I can survive another hit. Unless he gets another crit. Of course that doesn't take him out. I am faster though. Unless it's a speed tie. Alright, Super Potion out. Let's see. Okay. Please don't be... Okay, no speed tie. Down goes Maxie. It just literally took our entire team. So, that doesn't bode too well for the Flannery fight. Especially since we do need to go back and heal. I forget what happens when we take this meteorite back to the scientist. So maybe we'll go do that, heal up, and then continue on to Flannery. I do always forget her name is Tom, though. Yeah, there's no way we can make it through the Ragged Pass with a Dustox with like 4 health left. And maybe we'll get something good. Who knows? I do know that you have to run away from everything. I want to say that Flannery has a level... I don't think her levels are above 30. I want to say her Torkoal is like level 28-ish. I did like half plan out this run enough that I knew that I needed an HM slave and like went to level, or I let certain Pokemon evolve like Moist Boy, but I didn't look too much into the gym leaders, which I probably should, since after Flannery I think it's Winona, and he's also probably going to be a brick wall. I don't know how I'm going to take down Skarmory. We could catch a Volbeat or a Lumise and teach it Shockwave. I was thinking about that. That also means finding a Pokemon with like a... I think they both have like a 2.5% encounter rate maybe. They're both very rare. And I believe you can find them both in Pokemon Emerald. Or maybe you can only find one. Alright, give me something. Gimme, 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 gimme. Yes, of course. Give me your TM. TM 27. What area? What is TM 27? Return. That might be really good. We'll save it for now. Actually, should Ninja learn Shockwave? Zigzagoon can learn Shockwave. Who can learn Thief? Everyone, as I was saying. I might as well teach her little friend. Oh, Zigzagoon can't learn Strength. I think Lanoon can learn Strength, so we will teach that thing Strength when it comes to it. But I don't think we need Strength for a long time, so I think we'll continue trucking along as is. I never went to see Lynette. So hopefully she didn't give us anything good either. Or she wouldn't give us anything good. I don't think we'll ever go back that direction. And I'm also just thinking about Flannery now. And I want to say that Ninjask learns something at 25, and I'm hoping it's Sword Dance. But at the same time, I don't know if I deleted Double Team or Screech. Or if I have either. I guess I can check right now. And look, we can test out Dig on something on a Torkoal that's half the level. I got rid of Double Team. I specifically remember saying, I hope I don't regret this. But I very much regret it now. I was thinking Double Team at the start. So Dig doesn't one-shot the Torkoal even when I'm 10 levels ahead. That is not a good sign. But we'll never know until we try to take out Flannery's Torkoal. That thing has white smoke, so I can't even lower its stats with Screech if I wanted to. Alright, maybe we'll buy some cookies. If I had Turbo, I'd Turbo buy a few, but we'll just buy a couple. I don't think we have access to full heals yet. It'll be nice to have those around, in case of emergency. One thing I do really need to work on, my posture while streaming. I did buy like a little microphone, not little, pretty big. It's big to me. I don't know what other microphone sizes are, but at least when I first streamed for the first time, my friend was still staying with me. I didn't really want to speak too loudly, because the house I'm in does have relatively thin walls. Like, he was on the phone, or if I was on the phone, you could probably hear my muffled voice. So when I first started streaming, I was like bending over near my microphone, speaking directly into it at a pretty quiet tone, because I remember watching back the first... Oh, Rock Tomb. Survived. Okay, good. So I remember watching back the first VOD of my very first stream that is not up anywheres, and you can barely hear me at all. And the game audio was, at that time, it was at 100%, which I have turned it down quite significantly, I think. Alright, moment of truth. Swords dance. Yes. We will get rid of that. And... do we need Fury swipes? I don't think so. We'll delete Screech once Turbo goes to learn Slash. But I think the combination of Screech and Swords Dance will almost guarantee anything going down. Anyways, going back to my posture, so I was like leaning over my computer or like my desk and speaking directly into the microphone, which I didn't get a super expensive microphone, but I got one that wasn't complete bottom of the bin, bargain bin. So I was hoping that, or I should be able to sit back and just speak normally and use it that way, but I haven't really tested it out, and I am still in the habit of just leaning down over my desk and trying to speak into the microphone, which, you know what, makes sense, but at the same time, it's bad for my posture if I'm all bent over. Although then again, I might be just slouching in my chair if I wasn't bent the other way. Or maybe it's the better of two bad things, who knows? I remember when I went to... at my old job, they were changing our health plan, so they were getting rid of our, like, coverage of things like dental coverage and acupuncture and massages and just random stuff like that. So I remember getting like 6 or 7 massages in 1 month just to use it all up before we lost it, essentially. And we just, oh no, Quick Claw, I always forget about that, Sundust. And I remember the first time I went, the guy literally asked me if I did anything to my left shoulder, because I guess it was like a full, looked to be like, he said around a full centimeter higher than my right shoulder, and it was from me leaning on my elbow, either on my desk at the office or on like the armrest of my office chair. And just from doing that every day for a year and a half, or I guess I was there for a year at that point. Only a year, I pushed my shoulder up a full centimeter. And then I remember him being like, oh, I wish I took my bag's too full. I didn't even realize your bag can get full in this game. Soft sand. We'll give that to Turbo. And Sudao. We'll just give that to Shedinja for now. Just so we can pick up this burn heal. Which will probably be pretty useful in the fire gym. Assuming we don't get one shot. Yeah, so anyways, massage guy, masseuse, massage therapist, he was like, afterwards, he was like, I wish I took a picture like before and after, because in like an hour and 15-minute massage, he managed to really just, I guess, pretty much get rid of that centimeter difference between my shoulders. I think we will use Dig on Magnemite since we can finally kill those things now. And can't really do much to Shroomish with Moist Boy. Hopefully he'll learn a flying move at some point. I only remember his moveset up until level 25. And of course, Leech Seed. I never hated Shroomish until I started playing this challenge. I remember specifically using Shroomish as my first like grass Pokemon in Pokemon Emerald. Or yeah, I think I replaced Lotad with Shroomish. I remember thinking, oh yeah, Shroomish is pretty cool. But between Effect Spore and Stun Spore and Poison Powder and Leech Seed, I think is real annoying. We'll take this guy out, and then we're on to the gym. While we test out these Swords Dance strats. Just Swords Dance with the Soft Sand and Dig. Maybe we can do some work on Flannery's team. I think we are gonna lead with Moist Boy. Again, a utility move I've never used before, Water Sport, we are going to make use of. I want to say that halves the power of fire moves. I want to say that. Which essentially means that we're not taking super effective damage anymore. I realize I did use Fury Cutter there, but I did get rid of Fury Swipes, so don't really have anything great against flying Pokemon right now. I think Flyboy will switch into for Torkoal and paralyze that thing, hopefully. We've seen how accurate Stun Spore is, but we can hope. So yeah, plan of attack. Moist Boy up front, Water Sport, Use Bubble Beam as much as we can. Hopefully get to Torkoal without losing Moist Boy. Switch to Beautyfly. Stun the Torkoal. Do as much work as I can with Beautyfly, then switch into Turbo to finish it off. That's the current plan. We'll see what happens. Let's sell some random shit. I don't know why I'm going to my item box. Ocean. Never gonna use that. Never gonna use X speed. Sorry about that. I have to clear my throat again. Sell the nugget. This Carbos. This Moonstone. Ooh. The X accuracy. Or maybe we'll put a couple things away. Let's give this HP up to someone though. Let's see. Who is the most fragile? They all seem... You know, Dusty's our tank. Dusty can have some more. Maybe we'll stick a few things in the PC. Since we won't be using any ethers or anything like that for a long time. EP up, Moonstone, Ether, Elixir. I think that should be good for now. I forget what you do with tiny mushrooms, but I know they're there for something. Alright, let's see. I think we're just gonna go kill as much as we can with Moist Boy, go as much as we can with Turbo. Then go heal. We're making good time. An hour and 10 minutes into this, and we're at the gym. And I have not seen a single little notification on Twitch saying that frames are dropping and whatnot, so that's good. And it's been over an hour. That'd be a rare sight on my laptop. Now we'll learn Gust. I'm never gonna use Bubble anymore. I was just looking at Masquerade's stats. I think our special defense is higher than our special attack. Which is not good at all. I think special attack is supposed to be this Pokemon's best stat. And we have higher special defense, which I mean, it's something. It's not ideal, but I don't know. I will say that now that I know that Masquerain has Intimidate, it is a significantly better Pokemon than I thought it would be. I thought Turbo would be pretty much our only good Pokemon for a long time, or pretty much the whole game. But we'll make use of this. We'll make use of the Intimidate. How is Kecleon a Fire-type Pokemon? Alright, we'll hit Kecleon with Dig. That will change into Ground type. Then Moist Boy can go second on the next turn. And hit it with Bubble Beam. And thank God Kecleon missed its Flamethrower. And just like that, down goes Kecleon. Nope. Not just like that. And he hit the Flamethrower. Turbo survived, that's good. Maybe we'll heal her up before we continue on with the gym, because I don't really want to keep on running back to the Pokemon Center. I did just buy a bunch of Super Potions. I do want to beat up as many people as I can in this gym. Just because I do think Flannery is going to be a brick wall. So they probably have the highest level Pokemon I can fight around now too. So it's the best place to train regardless. Kindler Axle. Maybe that's like a Streets of Rage reference. Because Axel in that, he had his like Flame and Fist. I forget what that move was called, but I was very young when I played Streets of Rage 3. Maybe I'm reaching. I'm just drawing connections to random stuff. I'm just looking at my border of my Xbox and Pokemon right now. It should probably be like green or whatever off green, that puke green the bug type color is, not red. But the red does match the fire gym right now, so I can leave it for now. Any of these trainers? A few years back I tried to play Gen 1 again. Just in terms of, just for nostalgia purposes, and I remember getting to Silpho Tower and just quitting there because I couldn't deal with the teleport puzzle, This one doesn't seem as bad as that. I got very frustrated with that. And I think I was playing it on the bus when I was going to and from university. There we go again with the 3 special defense. Like, Masquerain is not supposed to be a defensive Pokemon. Why is its special defense so high? Alright, anyone in either of these? Let's go this one. And I think we missed a route with trainers, so even if we make it to Flannery, we might just do another loop back instead of running back and healing and then going for the win. Moist Boy is getting some good level ups here. On 2 level ups. I did see that all the next-gen consoles got released, and well, look at that. I did not take the right route. Yeah, they all got released, and I haven't really heard much about them. I remember when the PS4 launched, and wrong route. I remember when the PS4 launched and the Xbox One launched, and there was so much media attention. Or maybe I was keeping track of the news more back then. I just remember, I remember Sony's very tongue-in-cheek ad for like sharing games on PlayStation, and it was... We're back at the start again. I actually don't think there's any more trainers, so we're gonna run back and heal. We're gonna run into this teleportation device. We're gonna run back and heal. And it's time to take on Flannery. I'm just thinking, Pokemon had this whole, gender balancing figured out a long time ago. What, this game's from like 2004? Half the gym leaders are women, right? Roxanne, Flannery, Winona. I forget the 2 psychic twins. Which I did find out... Which one did we go to? I think this one we didn't go to. And... there we go. Let's do a quick save. 9... almost 10 hours. Almost 10 hours. Let's see if we can get the 4th gym badge before the 10-hour mark. Yeah, Liz and Tight. For the longest time I thought they were both girls, but I did very briefly play Pokemon Masters, and I found out one of them is a boy. Alright. As tempting as it is to immediately start spamming Bubble Beam, you do need to use Water Sport. And she uses Magnitude, so that works out perfectly for us. There goes the first Bubble Beam. I wish Water Sport lasted for the whole battle, but I think it only does it for a few turns. But that should be enough. I don't even think Torkoal has any physical move. I guess you can't even use Intimidate on it, so it doesn't matter, but that's not good. Even though fire moves are doing less damage, our Bubble Beam is also doing less damage. And I'm guessing that cancels out the Water Sport. Alright. Let's see. Come on. It's right borderline. Right, not great. Smog, better than a fire move. I'm fine with King Poison. Problem with Torkoal, I'm pretty sure it's just a big old tank. I hope it doesn't also know Sunny Day. So they do know... She does have a camera up. Greninja's a throwaway. Greninja is literally being used to stall out the Sunny Day. So I think that lasts 3 to 5 turns. And you know what, maybe Masquerain can actually survive that now. It does have decent special defense as we've seen. And maybe the sunlight will die down? Let's see. Sunlight faded. Perfect. Sunlight faded, 4 times super effective Bubble Beam. Let's go. Not a one hit. But they missed the overheat. This is looking good. Looking good. I have high hopes. Alright, there we go. Level 28. Now it's time for the Torkoal. Maybe I should go for the poison with Dustox first. Level 29. Alright, we got the Stun Spore. It was a safer bet. Maybe we should have switched into Dusty first. Down goes Flyboy. There's that white herb. Alright, Dusty. Let's get that confusion. Alright, Dusty, you can survive this. No, you can't. There goes a special attack drop. That's what we want. I don't think Turbo can survive a overheat, even with the 2-stage special drop. So we are gonna switch into Moist Boy and we're gonna heal him. And use a super potion. We're going to hope for another overheat. And we're going to survive. We are going to heal again. That did a lot of damage, and that poison puts us back in the same spot where we were before. I forgot it had body slam. I thought for some reason it only had... This is good. We're going to also heal the poison on Moist Boy. This is good. This is real good. We're gonna use another potion. Being strategic. 3 paralysis in a row. Does water sport last the entire battle? I thought it only lasted a few turns. Alright, and we're gonna heal again. And there's that overheat. Still a lot of damage, even with the 4 special drop. I'm gonna hope that this does not put in the super potion range. And actually, we might be able to take this thing out. Or not. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna use this again. She has a hyper potion. Uh-oh. I think that did run out at some point and I just did not realize it. And we are gonna heal again. Body damage does so much damage. Let's see how much Bubble Beam does now. I guess it doesn't even matter for that speed drop because both are... It knows attract. It knows attract. Oh my goodness. Who would be attracted to that thing? It's a face only a mother could love. Come on, Moist Boy. There you go. Okay, sunlight faded. No, not good. Do I risk the switching? I'd rather it just kill me, or I kill it. I don't want to risk switching into turbo and then her one-shotting me. Now the question is, do I risk going for a swords dance? I'm gonna risk it. This guarantees. I don't think... Just don't paralyze. Gosh darn it. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I would literally use a full restore right now if I had one. We're gonna risk it. We're both paralyzed. Overheat misses. Speed boost. Turbo. Okay. Oh, my heart skipped there for a minute. I'm gonna risk it again. No, 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 no. Turbo, survive this. Survive this, Turbo. Survive, survive. Okay. Alright. Have one hype. Soda Pop. That's 60. We're not risking anything. We're gonna PP stall, essentially. If they get another paralysis, we will heal our paralysis. And then we'll dig and we'll beat her. First try. This is not going to be another Roxanne. Alright, there was the paralysis. Paralyze heal. Turbo was cured. Alright, no. We got this, we got this. Dig. It's guaranteed hit. No Gen 1 glitch. And we have beaten Flannery on the first try. Look at that. Can't see my face right now, but I'm smiling. 58 attack. That was good, because Watson was pretty difficult, and same with Roxanne, so... I know we got kind of cheesy with the item spam. You know what, if it's the Elite Four strategy, I don't see why we can't use it as well. TM50. I think we will need to go pick up a Volbeat or an Illumise, because I think they can both learn like fire moves and those types of moves. Fire, electric, maybe even ice beam. We got the go goggles. I always thought those were go goggles. Like go gadget. Go gadget's a thing, I think so. Unless I'm just creating memories for myself. It's only been an hour and a half. It is 9:30 here though. We have beaten a gym. Maybe we'll... What's the next? Oh, I guess we can head towards Petalburg. Or wherever our dad is. Start heading towards there and then we'll call it then. I did heal up, right? Too far. I guess Shininja is going to be the secret sweeper for that gym. Really, I don't think they have any moves that can hit us. Maybe feint attack on one of them? Let's see if the tower is there. And I don't really want to fight those trainers down there. I don't really want to fight them either. Actually, I kind of really need to use a washroom, and right now we're just backtracking, so maybe we'll end it at this Pokemon Center and call it a day. I always heal up and end at a Pokemon Center, so this seems as good of a spot as any. And we made good progress. We beat Flannery on our first try. We're halfway back to Petalburg. So, and the real question, oh, we're past the 10-hour mark, but we beat Flannery borderline at the 10-hour mark, which I don't know if that's good or not, but I think it is. But on that note, thank you all on Twitch for joining me, and if you're watching on YouTube, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.